We're starting right here with an overview of financial aid, and man, is this topic misunderstood by the masses. One thing for sure, parents who are extremely successful financially and parents who are not both find financial aid very confusing and complicated, and typically they both fall for the same myths surrounding this topic. And why is that? Seriously. One has access to any financial planner around, and the other does not, but they end up at the same place. Why is it that the financial services industry, who are supposed to be helping you, which includes money managers, investment advisors, 529 salespeople, CPAs, and accountants, all of them that are available to help guide you along the way, end up only creating confusion when it's time to send Junior off to college? It's very sad, actually, but it points directly to the fact that many of these advisors ultimately did not serve the parents' best interest. Now, I believe that very few of these professionals did so intentionally. Our experience has shown that it's due to a lack of knowledge, not intentional deception. But one thing's for sure, these families we work with end up wanting to change course financially and move away from the advice they've been receiving. Something else that must be understood, financial aid is for everybody. Why? Because you've already paid the taxes. Let that run past your brain real slow. You pay federal and state taxes, which goes straight into these financial aid programs. All you're doing is getting some of your money back. Getting money from college is similar to a tax refund. Are you opposed to getting more money back from the IRS? Yeah, I didn't think so. We're not either. Someone is going to get it. Let's do what we can to make that someone you. So let's take a look at where money for college, outside of your own, of course, comes from. There are three sources. Number one, the federal government. Number two, the college itself. And number three, private sources. The federal government's money is actually passed to you through the institution, and it's their responsibility to distribute these funds. This money can be worked for by the student, borrowed by the student, or simply, and this one's our favorite, given to them. The college's money usually flows from their endowment funds. Schools use their endowment money to literally buy students. Remember, this is a business. These schools also want talent, and they'll pay for it. Money from college includes grants, tuition, discounts, scholarships, etc. Private sources are normally scholarships from outside entities like a local business. Take a guess which of these three sources provides the most money for college. Is it the private sector, the colleges, or the government? Believe it or not, it's the colleges themselves. According to the Department of Education, the private sector only makes up 3% of all money provided for school. And we often find parents putting pressure on their kiddo to find as much of this 3% as they can, while ignoring the fact that far more money is available from the college or university itself. It's a big mistake. If the colleges provide the majority of money for college, then shouldn't you place the majority of your focus on understanding how to get your hands on it? That's what I call a no-duh kind of question. Of course it does. Let's ask another one. Is it possible that placing some effort here could save you a lot of money, regardless of your financial position? It most definitely is possible. Believe it or not, this is actually fun stuff, this financial aid. We love keeping money in our families' pockets. Now, allegedly, those families with the most financial need are the ones who receive the most financial aid. I use the word allegedly for a reason. This is one of the biggest myths out there today. The reality is that most aid goes to those families who best understand how the system works and who can navigate it based upon their specific circumstances. We're going to help you become one of those families, and we can't wait for you to tell us how much you saved.